Hello, I'm Susan Allen for the Oakland County Child Care Council. Thanks for tuning in to this short presentation on strategies for working with young children. It is one of several topics we offer and is helpful information whether you are caring for one child or a group of children, as a parent, caregiver, or teacher. The more knowledge you have about how young children grow and learn, the more meaningful and enjoyable your time together can be.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and today we're going to talk about writing observations, documenting a child's development through observations. As early childhood educators, one of the most important things we do is plan developmentally appropriate activities and experiences for the children in our classrooms that allow for safe exploration of the environment and encourages them to stretch and grow. Observations provide insight and information about each child's development and aid in planning classroom activities that meet the children's individual developmental needs. Observations are helpful in discovering not only a child's current skills and abilities, likes and dislikes, but their developmental age as well, all of which provide valuable information that can be used for planning and parent-teacher conferences. There are several types of observations, such as brief notes, event sampling, checklist, and anecdotal records, which we will discuss here. Let's take a look at an anecdotal record and how to write them. An anecdotal record is a snapshot of a point in time in a child's development. It is a short description of what is seen and heard. Anecdotal records can be written while observing an individual child or a group of children. When writing the anecdote, include date and time, name and age of each child being observed, the activity area in which the observation occurred, such as block area or housekeeping. Be sure to write exactly what is seen and heard, nothing added. Be descriptive and unbiased. We often add our thoughts and impressions about what we see. Avoid words that describe how a child is feeling, such as happy, sad, or angry, and words that assign an attribute, such as generous, kind, or mean. Do not add information based on previous knowledge of the child or make assumptions as to what or why. Let's take a look at some examples. 3-7-11, Nikki, 3½. Free choice time, dress up area. Nikki has finally gotten a chance to dress up in the pink princess outfit and is looking at herself in a handheld mirror. She likes the way she looks and smiles happily at her reflection. She giggles delightedly. How could we correct this anecdote so that it more accurately portrays what is seen? 3-7-11, Nikki, 3½. Free choice time, dress up area. Nikki dressed up in the pink princess outfit and is looking at herself in a handheld mirror, holding it in one hand. She smiles and giggles while looking in the mirror. All words denoting how she feels or what she may have been thinking are removed. Is she smiling because she thinks she's pretty, or can she see someone else in the mirror and is smiling at them? By looking at the scene, you would not be able to tell that she has been waiting her turn to wear the costume. That would be information based on prior knowledge or assumption. Let's try this one. 4-10-12, 10:45 a.m., planning time. Ira 4, Michaela 4. Ira asks Michaela to play in the loft with him and Trent. But since Michaela doesn't like Trent, she says no. She chooses to play with the Play-Doh instead. Corrected, this anecdote would read, 4:20-12, 10:45 a.m., planning time. Ira 4, Michaela 4. When asked by Miss Joyce, where are you going to play, Ira? Ira said, in the loft with Michaela and Trent. Michaela, will you play with me? No, said Michaela, shaking her head side to side. I'm gonna play with the Play-Doh. Let's try one more. 8-9-12, 9:45 a.m. Small group time, science area, set up outside. William is looking at the table. William is sitting at the table looking at a snail shell with a large magnifying glass. He says, "Hey snail, you home?" He puts down the shell and looks at it, waiting for the snail to move. He picks it up and shakes it. Disappointed, he picks up another shell and looks at it through the magnifying glass. Earlier, Mrs. Gacy had been reading a story about animals that live in shells. Corrected? 8, 9, 12, 9:45 a.m. William, 4, small group time. Science area set up outside. William is at the table looking at a snail shell with a large magnifying glass. He says, "Hey snail, you home?" He puts down the shell and looks at it. He picks it up, shakes it. He puts the shell down on the tray. He picks up another shell, looks at it through the magnifying glass. To summarize, an anecdotal observation is a timeline of development of an individual child or a group of children. It contains information about the child's interests, abilities, likes and dislikes. It should contain only what is seen and heard at the time of the observation. It is written without bias, assumptions, or what is already known about the child. Want more information about observations and other early childhood education topics? Check out other opportunities at www.oaklandchildcare.org.
I hope you found this presentation valuable to you as a parent, caregiver, or teacher. If you would like to learn more about this topic or others, contact the Oakland County Child Care Council at 248-333-9545 or visit our website at oaklandchildcare.org. Thanks for all you do for young children, because quality childcare lasts a lifetime.